看着了。
不是，我这儿长。
可就长。
不是老长，你切开那走廊上这样，俺以前都是切开两道这儿有焊的。
怎么样弄？
那你不自然弄开不起来？
你说那虎皮那地儿那是贴丝的网还是什么？
点贴。
点贴嘛，点贴这哪里的？点饭点那个。
啊。
这多事儿，你都没。
他弄两抬起来，搁他那里一焊都在底下可以。
我说你们意思搁到这不是要干啥？
不搁那，搁他那就我切了，搁那一焊，咱这都不批。
哦，拐水果。
咱这拐上，咱这都批。这从边儿门儿接。俩。
我说你看了之后多少钱？
看了之后
多少钱？我家这不用你。我这一个人。
来个电话叫他过来，叫他过来，你来你量量，看看，他搞好这就中了。
咋？那你这来叫我谁过来了？
中了，我下你这可臭小了呗。
这
我要俺不中，那感觉这不是
这种效果不行。这种我的，
你看看我这拍的，
没有，那是在超市正阳肉这种的，他跟那出来是850。
850合啥去？
一组新的。
16万。
850一组，那就是1.8米高，1.8，反正1.8乘2.45米这么多。他说肉市场也有这种，肉市场有破的偏大。他说这是800，咱家鸭子这个看好像都200多了。
最多400，真有质量。
真的高级。
你说俺瞅着俺买这鸭子是不？
真的高级。
当时就几百块钱，那是等于底下是贴皮嘛。
薄贴皮。
薄贴皮上。
那苏北那是俩刺儿啊，不刺儿的，不是。
跟这不一样，我那反正它是等于薄贴皮，等于也是这儿称一上那一扣，贴皮上面看，俩贴皮一个应该好像都应该。
你说这东西你说啥正阳那方的有呢？
咱哪有这差？
等一会儿吧，看天下他过来我问他。
哎呀，再给我说了快。
那不动，它都这东西都等于是，你高火焰高低。
我这呀，那我说你想放在一块儿放上这好说，他焊的时候俩这个腿那个脚贴刺儿的东西，俺尖叫点那时候点成俩横条都跑了。对，那你那个他那往这一动，这种活着的脱了，这还不简单？
他那破的鸭子，你都是说，
不管是那承重啊，它不承重，它你放进去可咋样，这掉下去咋办？那看结实，咱也不准备放多少我说干净点，我准备写对联，这底儿这一放就是多少多了1。
Hope you guys are having a great toast.
这一块儿。 今年的高数都是放呀，满不同的，
第一个也是
曲线，两
Welcome
个都
to
是
my
这
life,
个，
guys.
这都是这儿有，第二
Where are you
个
watching from?
第一个放
那个
就
菜是
Where are you watching from? Let me know where you're watching
简单，用点儿少，
光顾淡一点。
那个便宜，
Subscribe to this channel if you haven't subscribed.
嗯，我意思
Double tap on your screen. Double tap on the screen.
哎，打电话你要要
Subscribe if you have not subscribed. I'm going to come on another live in the evening.
啊，我们哎呀，你妈也去干。
So far, I'm lazy. We're going
What's
to
the matter?
discuss very important something. Okay?
第二
For
个
now, spend the day with me at work.
中间加一块，这一块儿，
What did you say?
这一块儿两块儿，这一块儿两块儿，下一块儿，
在哪？
你的这三块儿，货头压塞进去的算一块儿，中间做不要图啊。
Hey guys.
不是这样，是照图样，我差不多换一点照片，我直接过来。你在这样点点的，给你点点儿那哎呀，那你做出来的好看，我看见嘛，这看见一个小抄，不然点到多少上，往这在这儿，
Hope you guys are doing good.
混一点加不就完了？这明天你能退货就完了。你要不这直接加不了冰箱，你这一边放呀。
来，一边放呀，这里路他下路，这不叫他比车，这不是这不是。
要么就做，要么经常是那种小家，那种小家，四人份，小家，放俩货，都放两块，你再放两块，就对这个，你再放两架子，那就按正科的话都是这就正科，这个小家子，
Let me go inside.
这个小家子还快。
你也不叫烂的。
你这小家子多干净，往那一拼，往那一堆就得了，是不是？这一会儿咱也不用去焊去了，你就小就好了，是不是？俺大家子，你看，咱一说香就穿的。
Hi guys. So I don't just want to be looking at you people and you people are looking at me without saying a word. So I have to just excuse myself and come here so we can talk. So guys, welcome to my life. Good day you all. Where are you watching from? It's nice to meet you. I'm from Nigeria and I live in Nigeria for now. So welcome to my life, guys. I hope you guys are doing good. Trust me, joy is coming. Joy is coming this Christmas. Do you know that like the beginning of this year, there was a video I made. I told you guys that this year there's going to be some kind of, you're going to encounter some kind of challenges, but at the end you're going to testify. You need to see the testimonies I'm receiving on my WhatsApp. The testimonies coming to my WhatsApp, guys, is blowing my head. Like, it's making me feel so happy, honestly. Okay, now I'm going to be using that. So thank you very much, Eze Chibuzo. Eze Chibuzo, where are you watching from? Welcome to my live. So my phone is having faults. The phone I use to do my WhatsApp in life, there are times for good and others for bad. Thank you. You understand what I'm saying? That is the truth. But you don't want to lose hope, because everyone has their time. Like the time they're going to become somebody in life. There's always a season for everybody. So if you have not been experiencing any kind of miracle since January to date, I'm going to advise you to just have patience. One cannot be a winner always. That is true. It's good to know that you understood this from Owerri, Imo State. Wow. Nice to have you here. You're highly welcome once again. So trust me, this year I believe that the testimony, like the good things that God has in store for us in this year is not finished yet. Like, we still have time. So if you have been experiencing some kind of delay, stock, since January to date, let me shock you, right? Let me shock you. The time is still, like, we still have time. Something can still happen in the next minute. I believe and I know what the universe can do, right? The universe, the God we serve, the God we know, is that God that when He steps in a situation, it can be turned around in just a second. You understand? So do not lose hope. Do not lose hope. Like, people, it was even since this month, or no, last month, that I've been receiving some kind of testimonies, or like people are sending me some kind of testimonies on my WhatsApp. And most of you that ask how can you contact me, how can you reach me, the link on my bio has my WhatsApp link where you can contact me, right? So some people have been coming to my DM and have been testifying. The most of the what is it called, the cleansing, that has the most testimony is salt and coconut cleansing has the most testimony. You want to come and smoke here? Neil, open the window, please. I'll throw you down. Oh. So, but you said your WhatsApp phone is bad. Yes, exactly. I'm fixing the phone and it will be ready by tomorrow. Yes, my iPhone I used to film. That's why if you see this camera is not really clear because there is not that good for filming. So my main phone, the phone is faulty and I'm trying to fix it. Okay, so as of next week, you can reach me through my WhatsApp. Okay, the link on the bio. So guys, please, like I said before, one of our cleansing that has the most testimony is salt cleansing. Salt cleansing and coconut cleansing. You guys are missing a lot. This is where I got the most testimonies. Like, the testimonies behind this particular cleansing is massive, guys. I'm really, really happy. So you don't joke with it. So the remaining days of this year, God has something. You just have to take your practice serious. Just have to make sure, even if you are doing it once in a week, once in a month, or at least keep consistency. I've told you, anytime you want to step out to go for work, business, just to go for, are you married? I'm not married. so before you go out, before you step out of your house every morning, make sure you set your intention. This is very, very important. It's essential in your spiritual journey. Set your intention every morning. Before going out. Trust me, the universe will not leave you empty-handed. You can come back home empty-handed. Hi, Henry Oladotun. I'm sorry if I didn't get that correctly. Welcome to my life, and where are you watching from? Please double tap on the screen, like this live, share it, comment, and go through my playlist. There are so many spiritual tips on that playlist. I know I have my reason for gathering them in one place to make it easier for you. Okay, explore my playlist, go through those videos, watch them, and take those practice serious. I've told you this before, that if you are in this life, you must belong in one place. You must accept one thing. Either you accept God in heaven or you accept Satan. You must belong somewhere. You don't just stay like that. For most of you that say this and that, you must stay one place. You must choose one. Okay? And again, some people usually come to ask me about this spiritual. Like, people usually talk about this spiritual practices I talk about. Some will come and tell me they are Muslim, that am I sure it's going to work for them? I'm from Nigeria. Where in Nigeria exactly are you watching from? So some people come and tell me that they are Muslim, am I sure those things are going to work for them? Some will tell me they are Christian, am I sure it will work for them? This is spirituality we're talking about. It does not have religious boundaries. I always tell you this, it doesn't have religious boundaries, okay? So whether you are a Christian or your states, it's nice to have you here, Henry. Highly welcome once again. So whether you are a Christian, whether you are a Muslim, whether you are, I don't know, whatever religious you believe in, it does not stop you from doing spiritual practices. Spirituality does not have religious boundaries, okay? And those things I actually recommend, those things I do recommend sometimes as something, they're all part of our kitchen equipment, they're all part of our kitchen spices, so kitchen tools rather. So these things are something that when you go to the market, you just get them. But I always tell you something. For instance, you want to be using salt, like you want to use salt, you want to use red oil during your spiritual practices. Do not go to the kitchen and collect. Do not go to the kitchen and collect the one you will use. That is why I tell you, have your altar, have your sacred place where you only have the things, the items you want to use and pray. Those things should be kept in that particular place. Not that when you want to pray with red oil, you will not go to the kitchen and collect. You want to pray with egg, you will not go to the kitchen and collect. You want to pray with salt, you will not go to the kitchen and collect. No. When you are shopping for your kitchen, when you shop also for your altar, your spiritual items, you shop them. You understand? When you get home, you can just collect from those ones, collect part of the ones you want to keep in the kitchen. Excuse me. Collect from that one and then keep it separately in your altar. Don't be going to the kitchen to collect when you want to pray, because anything that has to do with spirituality should be kept and handled with care to avoid negative energies coming close to it or interrupting it when you want to meditate or pray. Okay, so having your altar is very important. Having a sacred space is very important. Sorry, but I seem interested in what you are talking about. What do you mean by spiritual practices? No offense. Spiritual practices is prayer. If you don't understand the part, spiritual practices is when you want to meditate, when you want to pray, you are, is praying with some items, praying to the universe, praying to God, praying to whatever higher power you believe in. Okay, that is what I mean by spiritual practices. Please do not eat salt too much. It is very dangerous to human. Yes, not too much. Of course, too much of everything is dangerous for our body. Okay, so now you want to decorate your praying area. You must not leave. And remember, somebody have been calling me recently, telling me on WhatsApp during the time my phone was okay, telling me that I'll live in one room. How can I have a sacred place, my praying area, in just one room? And I guess she didn't see a video where I actually talked about that, how to set your praying area. Now, you must not live in a mansion, you must not live in a duplex, in a flat, in a bigger house for you to have your praying area. If you are living in one room, right? If you're living in one room, just one corner of your room is okay. Clean it, decorate it. You must not use the highest you must not really spend much. As in, for a start, you can just clean the area. If you know you don't have much money on your hands to buy flowers, buy carpet rugs, buy all those fancy things, you can just start from where you are at the moment. You don't need to go and break a bank to have a sacred place decorated in your house. So in your room, be it one room, be it 10 rooms, duplex, just have a particular space. Please don't be offended. I use single No be small spiritual wife, please leave me alone. So guys, decorate your praying area. Decorate it. Just look for a table, you know, or uh, there's this mattress. If you can be able to get it, just put it down. Just a small table. You can put a flower if you can afford that. Then all those things you use and pray, clean it. And whenever you want to pray, make sure you clean your altar. Make your altar clean. Dust it. Like, don't allow any place you used to you stay to pray should be clean 247. Before you pray, cleanse that area. Cleanse that area. Take away every negative energy surrounding that area, so for your prayer to go well. Okay, this is very important, and I hope you guys are listening. So guys, you can see it's not really hard. It's not too hard to have a sacred space, a praying area. It's not. It's just that some people like to do too much. Some people like to, have it big first, and then you forget that you must not start big. This is you still have not answered the question. So I can't be a spiritual wife. I can't be a spiritual wife. Okay, I'm single, but not searching. So that's it. Just make sure you set your intentions every morning. Don't let anybody deceive you. If somebody did a particular prayer and it didn't work for him or her, do not, maybe the person you want to do that thing, because most of you are fond of sharing ideas, sharing what you want to do with people, disclosing you're going out and you're coming in kind of idea before you go ahead. And then maybe that person have done that thing before and it didn't go well for him or her, and you now try to, discourage you from doing it. Do what works for you. Where can I have your contact? Yeah, you can contact me through the link on my bio, but for now that WhatsApp is not going, so it's from next week. That phone is not on for now, so it's from next week that you can reach me through the link on my bio. Okay, so guys, always practice, always do your practice, always pray, always meditate. And when you want to pray, right, make sure that you are not disturbed, you are not distracted. I want to call you now. I want to call me now. Joe fans, I don't know what you're talking about. So make sure you are not disturbed when you want to do your spiritual practices, when you want to pray. You want to be still, you want to be focused, you want to concentrate. And if you live in the midst of many people, families, friends, you let them know, especially when you have a very important prayer at hand. There are some prayers that you don't need to talk to anybody, as immediately when you wake up and want to do that prayer, you don't want to interact with anybody until you are done with that prayer. See, you should discipline your spiritual life, discipline yourself. Know the things you do before or after praying or meditating. Know the things you do. These things are very important for you to have that result, for your prayers to be granted. For your prayer to be granted, you need to discipline yourself and always focus. Always stay focused when you want to do your prayers, so you don't waste all your energy, time praying, meditating, and at the end of the day it didn't go well. Okay? If you're living in the midst of people, you let them know how you are living your life. You let them know how you are doing your spiritual practices, so that not when you're praying and somebody will now come and be telling you, asking you questions, tapping you on the shoulder, telling you this. You just have to be open so that your prayers will always go well. Okay? But because of the testimonies I was seeing, the messages I was seeing on my phones, I am going to recommend this. I am highly, 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 highly recommending this coconut prayer and salt prayer. I am going to recommend it. Do you know what salt does in our spiritual life? Spiritually, right? Do you know what salt does spiritually when you use it to pray? Salt is going to help you. First of all, it will help you get rid of negative energy. It will help you stay calm. It will help you, it is going to help open doors. Salt is used to attract abundance, love, peace, happiness. But then what it does first is help you remove negative energy, anything that will stand in the ways of your prayers, anything that will stand as a hindrance to your prayers is going to get rid of that first. Okay? Where are you located? I mean the state in Nigeria. I live in Lagos. Okay? So, salt is going to help cleanse that energy, the negative energy, and before you start bringing in the good things you prayed for. Okay? It's very powerful. I wish I can emphasize more on this, but just do this prayer, salt prayer. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Try this salt prayer, and I will be waiting for your testimony. And then coconut ritual, another mind-blowing ritual, another powerful ritual that will bring you all that you pray, all you are seeking. It will make them come to reality. Coconut ritual is more like, like the saying goes, as nobody knows how water gets into the coconut, nobody will know how your blessing is going to get to you. Your enemies will not know how your blessings is going to get to you, because normally when the evil people around us knows, like if it is possible for them to know how our blessing will come, trust me, they are going to stop it. Like, there are people who are not happy and can never be happy about your success. They might just say it in the mouth, but deep down their hearts, they are not happy. So if human beings were to know how God blesses us, when God is going to bless us, the day, they would stop it. So now this is what coconut represents. Coconut represents total protection, protecting our blessings, protecting our everything that has to do with us. This is the job of coconuts. Your blessings is going to protect it. Is going to, when you use coconut often to pray, the blessing that's going to comes in a shock. It comes in a way that people will see, isn't that this person I saw yesterday that was this? That kind of magical blessing that comes, and people will begin to wonder, how did this happen? They will now begin to assume you did some kind of bad things to get that money because of how it comes. This is the work of coconut. The blessings of coconut is always loud. So when you are doing other spiritual cleansing, using other spiritual tools to pray, do not exclude coconut. Always add it. Do not go. In fact, using coconut every month to pray, is going to cover up the whole month. Like, as month is ending today, in the midnight, for instance, right, month is ending today, the midnight, you use coconut to pray. This one works instantly. That one is magical. It works instantly. Okay? So, do not undermine the spiritual benefit of coconuts. Do not undermine it. It's very powerful. Try it and do not withhold my testimony. Don't withhold my testimony. Always bring it. It gives me joy. It makes me actually feel happy knowing that the teachings I give here, the things I share here is helping. It's actually helping somebody out there. It is another great joy. So don't pretend. When something works for you, you come and tell me in the inbox. Okay, even if you don't want me to, it's fine. You don't want me to know your name because of course I'll post my testimonies and let other people know. Some other people that feel reluctant and ignore, some people that are ignorant of some things will now know that truth to this thing is working. Because the truth is some people need to be convinced that this naturally works. Not that when you go out every day, you go out, nothing good works for you, nothing good comes to you. You go out and you still come back and you're complaining, and there are things you can actually do to stop those things, but because you keep asking yourself, you keep doubting, how is this going to work for me? Thank you so much. You're welcome. You keep doubting Thomas. Am I sure this is going to work for me? How is it going to work? That is another problem. Prayer without faith is useless. You're praying and you don't have faith that this is going to work for you. How is it going to work for you? At first, we already tell the universe that you're not sure. And then the universe will just be looking at you like this. Said, okay, since you're doubting it, no problem. So you have to remove, always rebuke the spirit of doubt. In fact, when you want to pray, first rebuke that spirit of doubt, that negative thought. Take it out of your mind. That is another thing that is very important in your spiritual life. Take out the spirit of doubt, spirit of negative energy. Make sure you are pure at heart. You believe this thing will work, and the universe will always make it work. Okay? So guys, I think I've been able to share something valuable with us today. And then Joe fans, you keep asking questions. What do you have for me? Please guys, double tap on your screen, like this live, share it, subscribe if you have not subscribed. Please subscribe to this channel if you are yet to subscribe. Okay, and thank you and God bless you. Thank you and God bless you if you have subscribed. So this is very important. You should know spirituality does not have religious boundaries. Okay, it does not have religious boundaries. Whichever thing you believe in, be spiritual. The world, you can't survive in this world without being spiritual. You really cannot. You need to be spiritual to survive this world. Even though we cannot be careful enough, we can't really do enough, but let us always do our best. And trust me, the universe always have his way of meeting us at the end. This one is sure. And don't forget, each time you are done praying or meditating, take inspired action. Whenever you are done praying, whenever you are done setting your intentions, asking the universe for a particular miracle, the next thing is for you to take inspired action, because truly the universe blesses us through the work of our hands. Okay, that fall down from heaven. That money, that wealth, that blessings, that miracle is not going to fall down to you directly from heaven. It is through the things you do, it is through the action you take, it is through your effort, it is through the things you do that the universe is going to bless you and bring those things to you through those stuff you do. You want to know. Thank you so much, Joe. So you want to know, if you are done praying in the morning, what next do? You go for your business. Open your shop, go for a walk, and then you see things start happening. You see blessings start coming through those things you are doing. Yes. Not that when you're done praying, you just lock yourself up in a house. How is it going to happen like that? How is Oh guys, I'm so sorry, it was mute. Yes, it was mute. I just unmute it now. Yes, I'm sorry about that. So what I'm saying is, when you are done praying, when you are done meditating, the next thing you should do is to take inspired action. This is very important. You know, those things we ask God to do for us is not going to fall down to us directly from heaven. It is through the things we do, through the work of our hands, through the businesses or anything we are doing to make ends meet. It's through those things that God is going to raise us high. Still through people, because God blesses us through people. God is going to bring someone to you who is of higher level. Someone who is of higher level, someone who is higher than you. That is how it works. So it's a kind of connection. The connection is going to come, the opportunity is going to come. So the main reason why we pray, meditate, is so that when the opportunity or the connection comes, we should be able to know that, yes, this is what we prayed for. Because sometimes some opportunities looks like fake in some people's eyes, because some people, I don't really know how to explain this, but there are some kind of opportunity that will come your way. You will not be like, it is too big for you to, so because of how big it is, you will now view it as though it is fake. That is why you need to meditate and pray. When you align yourself right, you will be able to know when opportunity from the universe comes. You will be able to know when that connection comes, so you don't miss it. Align yourself. When in Lagos can I locate you? You really want to locate me, but that's not possible, Joe. So just align yourself, pray and be active. Trust me, you wouldn't miss any opportunity that God sent your way. So guys, so I'm going to leave you here and then get back to work. I'll catch you guys up next time. Have a nice day. Take care of yourself and bye for now. See you next time. Just see you next time.